And I'll tell you guys since we're all friends. Every character I write has a piece of me in them. Hi, I'm Lee Bardugo. You're listening to the Grisha Cast.
Welcome to Grisha Cast, episode 176. In this episode, we are going to continue to break down our best villain bracket. This is your host, Eric.
And I'm Terry from Nashville, Tennessee. This is your podcast for all things Grishaverse.
A world created by the incredible Lee Bardugo. Moisa bien, casters.
Hi there.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, so that was a fun...
It was a little chaotic.
Yeah, I felt like we threw ourselves into this recording just because our producer was making comments about things, I guess, going...
We thought we were going to stop, and then we didn't, and then it just kept going, and so we had to, be ready and...
Jump in.
It's fine. We're professionals.
We are. Absolutely. 100. So, hi.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
I have 4 teeny tiny little baby kittens that I foster now. I picked them up yesterday. They were found the day before at a marina. Luckily, somebody either dumped them at the marina, but they think there's a colony, so it might just be a colony. But luckily, it was at this rich people's place. So a lot of the rich people like to take care of them and sponsor them and everything else. So I just got a little email saying, do you want 4 3-week-old kittens to foster? And I was like, absolutely.
Aww.
It's pure chaos.
I bet.
I don't know if you've ever been in the presence of a litter of kittens. They scream a lot and they are just all over the place. They're just everywhere. And it's a lot of fun.
It sounds fun.
Yeah. It's a bunch of cuteness, but it's cute chaos.
Right.
Is what it is. But they slept through the night last night. They slept through the night for their first night. I guess at least because they have each other. Because I've only fostered one cat at a time. This is my first grouping. So I think because they have each other, they just cuddle in and
that's so cute.
And go to sleep. So that's my fun right now.
Oh, well, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Little baby kittens.
Little babies. I gave them fun names because part of the fostering thing is that you have to name them, and that name has to stick with them through their fostering experience.
Okay.
And
so what are their names?
So the woman that found them, I asked her if she had started naming them at all. And she was like, no, I didn't want to name them. I've just been calling them puddins and fluffers. And I was like, well, that's right up my alley. So
Fluffers, come on.
So the 4 are Puddin' Pop, Fluffernutters, Snickerdoodles, and Moon Pie. And they're all black, except for Moon Pie has a white stripe on his nose. So he's aptly named.
Oh my God. Those are some fun names.
I was very happy with that. And so that's it. Those are their official names. They've been recorded.
Yes, they have.
And I'm sure whoever adopts them probably will not keep the names, but that's okay.
Did you say Puddin' Pop?
Uh-huh.
I really like Puddin' Pop.
Right?
Puddin'
And
Pop.
he's the runt.
Oh.
He's smaller than the rest of them.
Oh,
I can
Pop.
hold him literally in the palm of my hand. I can hold 2 siblings in one hand because they're so tiny because they're 3 weeks old. But him, he's tinier than the rest of them.
Oh,
And his little
Pop.
ears haven't completely unfolded yet. So he's got a Dobby moment going on. It's cute.
That is adorable.
He's really cute.
Oh,
Yeah.
Puddin' Pop.
Puddin' Pop.
I love that.
I know.
That's fun. So you've got kittens.
Mm-hmm.
That does sound chaotic. I'm itching. I don't know what, I've been having to take, I didn't know what it was. I thought I had sweat rash from
Oh,
working
like
out.
physically itching.
Physically
okay,
itching.
gotcha.
Yeah, not itching for something great. No, physically itching. And it's been going on for about a week and a half now. And I thought it was just like me going to the gym so often and the sweat, like having sweat, like I thought it was sweat rash. Well, long story short, it is, I've been having to take testosterone shots.
Yeah.
And number one, like, reaction to testosterone shots is like red bumps, acne, skin stuff.
Yay.
And I'm like, because I started freaking out because I just don't have acne. I've never had acne on my back or shoulders or anything. And like, it was one day last week that I'd just gotten home from the gym and I was getting in the shower and like my back itched and I scratched it and it was like as if like scratching it like made everything like pop up or something because it was like, oh my God. So I was terrified.
I'm so happy that you chose to share that with me and the world at the same time.
Am. It is what's going on because
Welcome to being a man.
Yeah. Oh my God, I think it was 2 nights ago. Like I've been trying not to itch, like, and I like at nighttime it's gotten so bad, and then I remembered all of a sudden I should take Benadryl, and I did, and that helped. But then I get groggy.
Yeah. You should
And-
try some like calamine lotion or something.
So I've got some stuff I think that's finally helping. I'm finally getting now since I know what it is, and it just drives me crazy. I guess I just
Yeah.
haven't had like a bug bite or anything like that in a while, like to this extent. So feeling itchy all over,
Itchy's not fun.
no. And it's like
No.
right there, and I just want to, no.
No scratchies.
And it hurts. Like, I mean, like it actually was like, it just hurt.
Are you using like salicylic acid
Yeah.
on your, yeah, okay.
Yep. I'm doing all the things that I need. But that's what's going on in my little.
Wow.
Yeah.
Totally different opposite ends of the spectrum there.
Yep. You got pudding pop, and I got pimples.
2 pop.
Yeah. And oh, God, I can't wait for it to go away. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
but anywho's, oh God, why did I say that?
Anywho's?
Yeah,
I don't know. Why did you say that?
I have no clue.
There's Puddin' Pop.
Oh, Puddin' Pop. What a cute cat. That's adorable. Or kitten.
That's Puddin' Pop.
Oh.
And then I have Moon Pie, I think. Yeah, there's Moon Pie.
Oh, I love moon pies. And that's a cute, oh. I was thinking, whenever I think of moon pies now, I think of my wedding, which is such a great, like,
Oh, yeah.
memory. Because we had those mini moon pies.
Uh-huh.
And
I think of that, but I also think of the Moon Pie Festival. It's in Leaper's Fork, I think. They have a whole parade for them and everything.
For moon pies?
Mm-hmm. And like, there's just moon pies everywhere.
They're so
and
good.
there's a whole thing like in the South about moon pies and RC Cola.
Oh, huh. I haven't, like, together?
Yeah.
Okay, like you mix.
There was always some weird saying about like using your money to go buy a moon pie and an RC.
Oh, well, you sounded so country. I'm not RC.
I hide my accent for the podcast.
Yes.
So
Well,
I just let it slide on that one because it was appropriate.
It was. It was appropriate. For those listeners that don't know what a moon pie is, because I realized, like, they don't have those everywhere. Like, they're really just in the South. Like,
It is a very Southern thing.
here's the funny thing. How do you try to describe what is a moon pie?
So it's very s'mores-like. It's graham cracker cookie thingies with a marshmallow in between them, and then it's covered in chocolate.
Okay, well, just go right at it. I guess you just were. I couldn't do
So
that.
it's like s'moresy.
Yeah, and it's so good. My favorite
You
is
eat it like a sandwich.
I love the vanilla one. That's just my favorite, especially if they're fresh. And oh, they're so good.
But like, can you even get RC Cola at a regular store anymore?
I don't.
In my brain, they're glass bottles.
Oh wow.
That's the only time I've really ever seen an RC Cola.
We just lost all of our younger
Yeah,
listeners. They're
that's okay.
like, what? Glass bottles?
Glass bottles
Oh.
that you then would take back to get a nickel.
Oh, everybody love a nickel.
Recycling.
Yes.
We don't do that anymore.
No. Oh, I used to love the recycling bins and putting it out. Yeah, I loved it so much.
Up north, they actually have like machines where you can just like throw your glass in and it will like just give you like money.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we've never had that down here, but that's like upstate New York. I've seen it.
Do you remember in River Plantation growing up, there was the place that you could take the cans? It was where there's a Walgreens there now, and there was like some kind of like machine or somewhere where you could take your aluminum cans and get, I think it was money. I never did it, but I just remembered there being
something,
this kind of drop-off thing.
Because I do remember us keeping aluminum cans.
Yep.
And like smushing him in a very specific way.
You're so right though. Like it had to be done a certain way, like as if like you couldn't recycle it.
It had to be mushed from like the top bottom, like inward.
Right.
Yeah. Weird.
It is.
Weird memory that I have not thought of since then. That you just plucked out of my brain.
Yep. That was random. That was a fun little. I just remembered that out of nowhere.
Weird.
I know.
It's weird how that happens.
It is. I think the brain is crazy just because I can't remember a lot of things, but yet, a song comes on you haven't heard in 20 years and like Lauryn Hill came on the other day. Doo-wop. I knew every single word to it. I haven't heard that in forever, but like I was, wow. It's crazy.
There was a song that came on the radio, because I never listened to the radio, but there was a song that came on I literally had not heard in 20 years. And I was making a face like as I was remembering the words, but I was singing along to it. And Alden's like, why are you doing that with your face? I'm like, because it's weird that it's just coming out of my mouth. Like,
exactly.
Where was that? And why couldn't I have pushed that out to make room for something else that was more important?
Exactly. Like,
because I forget so many things. But yet here's this song that just went, okay, here it is.
The feeling that you're describing, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's kind of like, it's almost like something's taking over you because you're just confused that like the words are coming out of your mouth and you're just like, how am I knowing this? Like,
where did that come from?
Like, that's insane.
That's been tucked away for 20 years.
Right. Just sitting right there. How odd.
Right?
It's so crazy. And I don't know what the percentage is, but like some kind of crazy, the brain, we only use like a certain amount of like,
I don't know. Like, I've heard that that's also a myth. So I don't know what to like fully believe on that one.
Yeah.
Maybe some people only use 10% of their brain. And I certainly met some of those today. So
yeah. And supposedly the brain doesn't mature and fully develop until 25 is what I heard someone say the other day.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. At that point, you've already made quite a few mistakes, probably.
I mean, that's time of your life where you make a lot of mistakes. Your late teens, early 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
God.
That's why you shouldn't make life choices during that time.
Yes. If you are in a crisis or just I don't know.
Wait.
Just wait. It's better not to make a decision.
No.
You don't need to. Or get some advice, get some help with it because, it's so funny thinking about what we were like, and it's every person goes through this. We all grow. We all want to get older, or we all like think we know everything, and we know what's best, and we're so.
And then it's weird when you hit a magic number like 30, and then you feel so much more confident in yourself, and you think back like, what in the absolute world? Why did I do that? Well, I'm such an idiot or, whatever, just because there comes this like moment where like you're dreading the number, but like in all honesty, you know more about yourself. And it happens the older you get, which is nice in a way, But it's weird then, like, thinking back. It's like, why? Why did I do that?
My main thing that I think back on is why was I so insecure in high school? Like I
Yeah.
did, like the way I thought way too much about apparently other people thinking about me, or like the way like I came across, and like then I hear from other people that were my friends, like I guess like I came across very confident, and I'm like, wow, really?
I
And
think 98% of people in high school feel that exact same way.
right, I think
Because, like, Alden is going through it right now. He's 16. Like, he was discussing that with me about, like, I have a problem now, like, worried about what other people think about me. And I
Yep.
was trying to tell him, like, you're not alone. Like, don't think that you're the only person going through that. Everyone in your class, everyone in your school, everyone around you at your age is feeling the same way. And he was like, well, you didn't. And I'm like, don't listen to me.
don't listen to your mom.
I was an exception.
She's an exception to the rule.
So I was like, maybe I shouldn't tell you stories about high school anymore. I'll hold off for a little while.
Yeah, we might need to wait on that one. Yeah.
Because, I mean, I've already done it. But, like, so, yeah, I'm trying to tell him that, like, everybody, the majority of everybody goes through that. And you don't talk about it because you might talk about it with your friend, or like a really close friend, or you might not, or you just like want to spend your time not talking about stupid things in high school. You want to actually have fun when you have free time. But the majority of people, the majority of teenagers, especially, 16-ish, you're going through it.
Yeah, because you're learning who you are, and you don't know who you are, and you don't know. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's like a rite of passage to have those years of feeling very insecure and confused, and you're just paying a lot of attention to what you're doing almost. Like, I mean, you're paying, like, it's way too much attention on thinking everybody's watching you when everybody else is actually just thinking about themselves.
Yeah.
They're doing the same thing you are.
Literally nobody cares.
Exactly.
And if they do, they care for like a hot minute. And then we move on.
Exactly. Because if I'm sitting here all concerned about what I'm wearing or the way that I'm coming across, and everybody else in the room is doing the same thing, thinking that I'm thinking about that, I'm not. I'm thinking about what they're thinking about me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And isn't it kind of like a self-centered thing to like think that everybody notices you? It's weird because to you, you're like, I'm self-conscious and I don't, but like really it's being very self-centered in a way.
Very.
Because you think that people are watching you.
Exactly.
And they're not. I mean, they might be.
But not to the extent that you think they are.
Yeah.
Like, you think, it's almost that you think everything's really revolving around. Like, you walk into a room and everybody has just stopped what they're doing and just staring at you and watching you walk to
analyzing everything about you and taking mental notes about everything that you're doing and wearing and saying.
I do that today. I've stopped, but like I would do it at work where like I'd have a sick day and the next day I'd come into work and I would be all up in my head thinking, oh God, they're over there like judging and thinking like, yeah, Eric was sick yesterday. Sure. Like that was like, I don't know what that is. I always like, I feel like whenever I have my migraines that everybody thinks that I'm at home just like having a party for some reason.
It's an excuse to be locked in your room alone with books.
Oh my God, that does sound phenomenal.
I know. If you could use that as
I really do have a migraine.
Yeah.
When I do have them, I'm not doing that. But
no.
Anyways, our brain is a tricky little thing because it still can get you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think what's interesting about the topic that we really are getting older, you become more aware of that.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a shame that you don't really, I think the majority of people don't realize that till later in life.
Yeah.
Because you think about, oh, well, I wish I could have felt that way or seen through those eyes. Like, I mean, felt that way when I was younger. So I felt more confident. And
I'm getting it at work with our younger workers. Like I've had to have discussions with them about like everything's fine, everything's okay, because they're, one of them will come in and be like, I didn't have time to do my hair, and I'm like, it looks great. No, it doesn't. But it does. It looks great. I would have never known, but like now you pointed it out to me, and I still can't figure out like what's wrong with it. And or they'll get hyper focused because there's a customer standing in front of them and they feel panicked that they have to like be in a rush and that like now the customer is judging them because they're not doing it fast enough or whatever.
Yeah.
So we have to have these discussions about like, you know what you're doing. You are confident in what you're doing. That customer can wait for you to do the job well, not fast. Do not let them rush you. So we have to have that like all the time of like, you know what you're doing. Take a breath.
Yes.
Don't let anyone else get you all flustered.
Wow. It's so true. I mean, and people do that. We all do that. We've all been there. But it's just such a big thing when you're younger and you think really all that. And I don't know. It's a lot of anxiety.
Yeah.
And, but yeah.
Don't
think it's anxiety?
I mean, I was just trying to think of like how I felt at the time. And I mean, I would just.
You didn't care what anybody thought about anything.
Care. And because I always had the mindset of like, I want you to talk about me and I want you to think about me because then I'm doing something right. So that was always kind of my mindset. And then if you did have a problem with me, then like I can end you. And I've tried to instill that in my kids, but like it didn't take. So I don't know if it's just like a personality trait that I didn't pass down. I don't know.
I think your kids are amazing and the way they are. And I think it's funny that like, I can't see them that way at all.
No.
Either one. And I don't know. I don't know where you got that from.
I don't. I mean, my dad was kind of the same way. And a lot of that side of the family is.
Okay.
So like our family reunions with that side of the family is fantastic. I love it so much. Because it's like, oh my gosh, we all think the same. And it's nice because it's kind of rare outside of that side of the family. But Alden he's a sweet little sensitive Virgo.
Yeah.
And he's just a people pleaser, and he'd rather just sit there silently than think that he's hurting somebody's feelings. So.
Oh my God. Him and I used to be that. Yep. Same. Always. Lord.
People, I'm like, you're going to regret it. You're going to regret not saying things, or you're not. Because he also doesn't want to do things because of the fear of failure or the fear of looking stupid or the fear of messing up. All these things.
You got to walk through
and
that.
So I'm like, it's his senior year now. So I'm like, we're going to do all the things.
Yep.
And he's freaked out about it. So but I mean, that also just goes to show that whatever you're going through, like you're not alone. Like it's just being a person.
Yeah. And you got to walk through it. You got to walk through the fear.
Being a weird human.
Exactly. I think every human is weird. We
oh my God, yes.
Weird. Like, I mean, that is.
We're so weird.
We're supposed to be. That's normal.
I like learning about everyone else is weird.
Oh,
it's
yes.
Fun.
It is. I love that actually being weird now is cool.
Right?
Like, it really is.
Yes.
Because just everything that's really cool nowadays, like.
There's a whole app about it now. TikTok, like there's a whole app about being weird, which is just so fun.
It used to be weird if you went home and got on the internet and messaged people through instant messenger because you were like, it was just like you were a computer.
Well, not everybody had the internet.
Right. But if you were doing that, like, I mean, and now that's texting.
Yeah.
Like we're
that's
all
just normal everyday things.
I knew LOL before anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, not anybody, but it was a computer thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, this is memory lane tonight.
Yeah.
So, wonder if maybe we should get to our Grishaverse stuff. So, we are trying to still figure out who is the best, worst, whatever villain.
However you want to say it.
Yeah. So, we now are down to 4 lucky contestants. And they come on down. Of course, the Darkling Duh.
Wah.
Then we've got Pekka Rollins, Sancta Elisaveta, and then Kaz Brecker.
Is there anybody that you're surprised to see on the list?
So I'm not surprised. I just didn't want him on there, Pekka Rollins. I figured Sancta Elisaveta actually was going to make it far and I'm glad she did.
I thought Jarl Broom was going to go farther.
Yeah, you're right. He really should have.
But it's not my voting.
No. Yeah, y'all.
This is for the people.
It is. And it's all about how you also interpret, best villain. You know? I mean, it's really like, are we talking about who did the most horrible things or who is the villain that we just love because they're just such a cool villain, but also yeah. So
it's how you take it. Yep.
It is. Darkling, duh. Of course.
Yeah, the Darkling and Kaz, not
surprised by that. And honestly, no, can't say.
Pekka Rollins.
Pekka Rollins is a bad guy.
He
is. I mean, he did and Sancta Elisaveta, I think. I mean, now I'm thinking okay, every time we ever read about her, I mean, she was conniving and evil, and very self-centered about just her wanting to have power. But is there another female that I think would be more evil than her? Evil. Wow, I went to evil.
Evil.
I don't know. Do we even have...
I mean, Tanta Helene was on there.
Yeah.
I mean, she buys and sells people, so that's pretty bad.
Those are the two females I think we had on there. Is that it?
Probably.
No, we had Ula.
Did we have
We should know. I love that we're asking ourselves, who did we have on this
list? We could probably just scroll down, but
no, I already did that. And you know what I got when I scrolled down? Toffee odor reasons.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
Taste helium every day.
Because
one nut doesn't undo coffee.
Just a real lard being really umbrella mute.
Kangaroos and zebras. Okay.
Crazy Pants.
Was she on there?
I don't know. Was she?
I mean, Crazy Pants was just crazy.
Cool.
Yeah.
We know what we're doing.
We do. So
we're just playing with y'all.
Duh. So since we had so much fun with acrostics last time, we are going to do our 10 words to defend, I'm just going to... Yeah, that sound right? Sounds good to me.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So...
Were you waiting for me to say yes?
I don't know.
Okay. You stalling?
Probably.
Cool.
Okay, so 10 words to defend. We'll just take one.
So the first two that are going against each other are...
Darkling and Pekka.
Yes.
Yes. I think that's good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. So... Yeah.
I
act as if I don't have any control over what we're doing. Maybe is that okay? Are we okay here? Is someone going to answer? I'm wanting someone to answer.
Stop caring what people think, Eric.
Oh my God. I'm caring what everybody's thinking and nobody's even...
Nobody can answer.
Nobody can answer. It's just us. Okay. So... I will go ahead and... Well, do you want to do the Darkling or do you want to do Pekka Rollins?
I don't care.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm trying to think... Okay. Pekka Rollins, I'm trying to think about what... Well, it's 10 words to defend, so you can just say whatever. Okay, I'll do Pekka Rollins. How about that?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean...
You sure?
Okay, you can have him.
Okay.
You've got him pulled up. So I'm going to do Darkland. So here we go.
Darkland.
Powerful, dark man literally holding the universe together in a tree.
Okay.
Smoke. I had one word left, I think. At least on my hands. So, how was that?
That was great.
At least I got one good point across that, I mean, he is holding the entire universe together.
Smoke.
And smoke. You know, you got one word. Smoky.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so hope you can. Good luck following that.
I don't know how I'm going to. I mean, nothing I do is going to live up to that.
Okay, so let's see what you got.
Okay. Jacob Hertsoon.
Ooh, girl.
Killed Jordy. Um,
6 words left. Done.
Forgot Kaz.
Oh. 4 words left.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Just letting you know.
I appreciate that.
I feel like I want to buzz in.
Oh, dang it, you can't.
No, I can't. I don't have anything to buzz in with.
Wanted to buy
Ooh.
Kuwait.
Ooh. Good job. That was good.
There we go.
You did it.
10 words
10 words to defend.
that described Becca Rollins.
I think you did fantastic. Okay, so now
Sweet.
I get Sancta Elisabetta. Okay. So, Queen of Bees.
Uh-huh.
Brought Darkling back to life. Oh, God. I've got too many words now. Okay. Queen of Bees brought Darkling back to life. I know. Okay, so brought Darkling back to life and evil, mean woman.
There
You know, I mean, it doesn't just get better than that.
we go.
Yeah, because I am the Grishaverse connoisseur.
You really are.
I really am. For something that I love so much, you would be surprised how little it shows.
Well, it's hard
It
to just
is.
be like, you have 10 words, go.
I know, and we're trying not to have dead air.
I know. So
Ugh.
it makes it really difficult.
I know. Our producer just has to like, oh, well, you take this 10 minutes out. But,
Okay.
ooh, this will be fun for you.
Kaz Brecker.
Oh, that's a good one.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
10 words. Dirty Hands. Barrel Bastard. Dimjin. No Touch. Don't know why
3 words left.
I have 4 words left. I don't know why I just tickled myself.
Dimjin is 1 word, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
So I have 4 words left.
Yeah, that made no sense. I'm like trying to.
Trying to tell me that I have more
4
or
words.
less.
Yep. Because
Sorry, I just literally like,
4 words left.
gambles with everyone's lives.
There you go, everybody. That was a fantastic round of 10
That
words.
went by fast.
It did, because we only had 4.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, it worked. So, anyway, don't forget to head on over to the Grisha Cast website at grishcast.com and vote on the 2 brackets. So I wonder.
What's happening?
So last time, I can't remember. Well, I can't remember whether we had all 4 of the last 4 listed and people got to pick the 2 that they wanted, or whether they had to choose one from the other.
I thought he had a whole bracket up.
Yeah, it has to be a bracket. You're right. Because that makes sense, because that's a bracket.
So it's Darkling versus Pekka.
Yep.
And Elizaveta versus Cass.
Yeah, Chris, you can cut what I just said because that made no sense whatsoever.
Oh, no, we're
doing
leaving
a
that.
bracket, and I was trying to make it not one. So, yes, choose one or the other.
And then we'll be back next time
Yes.
with 2.
With 2, yes.
That will go head to head, and we'll do a lovely TED Talk.
Mhm.
With one of them. We'll each take one villain, and we will do a lovely little TED Talk to sway you to vote for one of them.
And now I've had practice from the last time because I got to see your phenomenal performance last time.
Thank you. You did good with yours too.
I had no clue what I was doing, but now I feel like after hearing yours, I felt better. Understand what we're doing now. Because
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe if you research it, maybe instead of doing TED Talk, look at like persuasive speech instead of like.
Yes, I was.
Because TED Talk is a very like broad.
Oh my God, yes, it is. Yeah. Type TED Talk into Google, see what happens.
There's some persuasive speeches, but then some of it is just like, let me talk to you about this thing, or let me just like teach you something that you didn't know, or like it's lots of different.
Yeah.
Lots of different things.
There's a lot out there. And hey, I actually got to see a lot of TED Talks that I hadn't seen. I cried.
Yeah.
I mean,
They'll get you.
they will. So
My favorite is Simon Sinek, Sinek. He's my favorite TED Talker.
Oh, TED Talkers.
Because he talks a lot about being an example and being a leader. And it's very like, it's like how we're supposed to like treat people in every setting. I don't know. I like
think
it.
I actually have seen it. I think I know which one you're talking about.
He has glasses. He's kind of tall and lanky.
No, he doesn't have glasses.
But yeah, I like him.
Well, make sure to tune in next time when we do our lovely little TED Talks.
Yes.
So it has been fantastic. We love you all, and we will see you later. Love you all. Bye. Long live the Greciaverse.
Like we're at the end of the hour, so my voice is a little husky. A+.
No mourners.
No funerals.
This has been GrishaCast. Connect with us on the web at GrishaCast.com. Send an email to info@GrishaCast.com. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok at GrishaCast. Is it still called Twitter?
X.
X. Long live the Greciaverse.
Bye.
Bye.